Hi there, everyone. My name is Kayla Bergman, and I work as a Senior Policy Associate here at the Center for Rural Affairs. The Center for Rural Affairs was established in 1973 in Northeast Nebraska. We exist to build more vibrant rural communities and are based out of Lyons, Nebraska, and have staff that work across Nebraska, as well as in Iowa and Minnesota. I am located in Iowa. Today, I'm here to talk about one of our publications on climate in rural communities. This one is focused on addressing climate and building resiliency on farms. Investing in soil health on your farm through implementation of conservation practices helps build your resiliency in the face of climate change. These investments can range from reducing tillage all the way to retiring marginal land and perennials. Not only are there on-farm benefits to investing in soil health, there are improvements to watersheds, wildlife, and our environment. Some of the practices that that fit into this category are no-till, conservation tillages, which include strip till and vertical till, prairie strips and buffers, wetlands, forests and forest buffers, extended crop rotation, and land retirement in prairie or grasslands. So utilizing these conservation practices have both on-farm and off-farm benefits. The on-farm benefits are really focused on soil health. These include things like reduced weed pressure, reduced need for nutrients, increased biological activity, and increased soil health matter, increased water holding capacity, soil porosity, and soil structure, and improved aggregate stability. And all of this leads to decreased soil erosion. Each 1% increase in soil organic matter helps the soil hold more than 20,000 gallons of water per acre. That is so important in extreme weather conditions. So we really strive to educate on the on-farm benefits of these conservation investments. As I said before, there are many off-farm benefits to investing in conservation as well. Water quality in your local watersheds improve. Healthy watersheds really benefit wildlife and recreators and public health. It's really important to consider the watershed benefits to these conservation practices as well. Wildlife and pollinators benefit. So a number of the practices that I mentioned before provide great habitat for pheasants, for birds and butterflies, and a lot of other wildlife. And we also see a reduction in greenhouse gas emissions with some of these conservation management practices. So if you're reducing tillage, then we are oftentimes applying less nutrients and pesticides. Both of those together are reducing CO2 emissions as well as nitrous oxide emissions through that are created in the pesticide development process. Here at the Center for Rural Affairs, we really want to make sure that farmers that are interested in investing in these conservation measures to address climate have the support they need to be successful. So we work with members of Congress to ensure that there are strong financial and technical resources available to producers that are interested in implementing these conservation measures. These programs include the Conservation Stewardship Program, or CSP, you might have heard it called, and the Environmental Quality of Incentives Program, or EQIP, you might have heard it called. Both of these are through the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Natural Resource Conservation Service. So if you are a producer interested in building your climate resiliency, please reach out to us here at the Center for Rural Affairs. My team is happy to get you the information you need and get connected with any of these programs that might fit into your operation. The resource I went over with you today can be found by going to cfra.org/climate. That is cfra./climate. And this is a fact sheet, and it's building climate resiliency for farmers and landowners. Thanks for watching today, and make sure you tune in next Tuesday for our next rural report.